And guys, that was when I realized I'd fucked up the third freaking time. I'll use my brain this time around. Period of like during that period, like why didn't you people tell us YouTube is difficult? It's difficult. Hey everybody, my name is Alice Mary Kumsen, and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. I actually can't believe I'm saying this because only God knows how long I've wanted to start YouTube, but it's not easy. Even sitting here filming this, the setup, everything. Oh my goodness, like YouTubers go through a lot because this is so difficult. But anyways, this is my first video and you're welcome to my channel, period. I am an entrepreneur. I have a hair brand named Beauty by Alice Mary. You can check us out on Instagram. I'm also a beauty content creator on TikTok actually. I just began this January. Yeah, I do hair content creation as well as beauty content creation, and I love to travel as well. So I've actually been a YouTube subscriber for the longest, say 5-6 years, because I love to watch YouTube. I love to watch vlogs. I love to watch travel content. There's so many things I've actually been watching on YouTube, and I've been here for about 6-7 years, 8 years, I don't know, but I really love, as compared to all the other platforms, I really love YouTube. The late of last year, 2024, I went through a phase, right? I went through a phase of regretting not starting things that I really wanted to do. There are some things that I started, but out of fear, I actually stopped doing them. There are courses that I started taking, but because of how difficult it was, I actually put a stop to it and I never went back to. And during that period of why didn't you people tell us YouTube is difficult? It's difficult. And I told myself that as I enter 2025, I want to go back to such things, right? I want to go back to these things and do it. Go back to doing the things that I've always feared of doing. Going back to the things that I started and I couldn't finish because of fear. Going back to the things that I feel will make me, feel complete, will make me feel happy. And YouTube is one of them. I've always wanted to do YouTube, but I was never ready. Yeah, I was never ready. Trust me, I do a lot of content already. I do a lot of hair content, but I don't really talk a lot, right? So even talking to the camera is actually new for me, and I'm ready to explore that. I'm ready to explore so many other things that I've always wanted to do, but I never had the courage to do them. And that's what my 2025 is all about. And that's why I'm starting this YouTube channel, and I'm excited. So with content wise, I'm already a hair content creator, so I plan on doing more of that on here. Then I plan on doing a lot of beauty videos as well. And I love to travel. I love to try new foods. I love to explore new places. I like to go see new places. I love to see, I'm adventurous. That's actually me. So I love to travel, and I'll be doing a lot of travel content on here. God is my helper. Yeah. And I don't know, I think along the line, if there's anything that I like, since I'm in the mood of trying new things, if there's anything that tickles my fancy, I'm sure I'll have to try it, and I'll be happy to share that with my amazing YouTube community. So with the topic of marriage, and I'm happy to announce that I'm very, very, very married. I got married on July 2022. I'm actually happily married. I'm joyfully married. I'm thankfully married. I'm flourishingly married. I'm a happy wife actually. I'm married by the grace of God, and this year will be my 3rd year of marriage, right? And yeah, you wouldn't be seeing my husband on here a lot because one, he doesn't really like social media that much. He has just 13 followers on TikTok last time I checked. He's a very hard worker, so his work takes him in and out of town. so he's not available 24/7. All right, that's about it for marriage. Next part of our conversation has to do with my skin. I'm going to tell you how I damaged my skin barrier, and because I was looking for glass skin, of course. And yeah, let's get into it. So around December 9th, 2022, I introduced a new product to my face, right? So the lady I was buying products from had this facial oil that I was using, and it was just doing amazing on my skin, right? So I saw she was selling this product called Face Fresh, and what it was supposed to do was, yes, it was a soap and a cream. So what it was supposed to do was to, smoothen my face, make my face clear. And around that time, my skin wasn't so bad, all right? It wasn't so bad, but ladies, we are always looking for more. And I wanted more for my skin. So I ordered it, it finally came, and that was the 9th of December. And I remember applying it to my skin the night. It was a soap, yeah, like I said, soap and cream. And I remember washing my face with the soap and applying the cream that night before I went to bed. So I woke up the following morning and I realized I had a horrible rash all over my face because it was only applied on my face. It was itching, it was hot, it was burning, like I could feel my skin burning, my skin was on fire. And at that time I didn't know what it was. So I remember I told my mom about it, and she, like, we all thought it was just a normal rash, so she asked me to use this dusting powder. I don't know how many of us know dusting powder, this white powder, and it burns as well. So I applied this dusting powder at the bottom part of my face. I'm sure I have a picture, so as I go on I'll insert the pictures in there. So I applied this dusting face at the bottom part because the reaction was a lot at the bottom part of my face, and along the line it was itching a lot. So I started to scratch it, which I shouldn't have, but I began to scratch the bottom part of my face, right?
God have mercy upon us.
Because it was itching, it was burning, it was hot. And at night I washed my face, and then before I went to bed I applied the dusting powder again the second time all over my face. Each day as it was scratching, I went to bed. And you wouldn't believe what happened to me the following morning, guys. So I woke up the following morning and my face had bloated. I'm cute, so I have a very small head with a nice small face, with a nice smallish face. And my skin had bloated, right? It had bloated. And like, I don't know, when I looked in the mirror and I saw how bloated my skin was, I don't know, like, it was just too much. I just couldn't believe it because I had never seen my skin that bloated before.
Oh my God.
And I called my mom and I told her, Mom, my skin is bloated, like, I don't know what's happening to me. I think we really need to rush to the clinic. Where should we go? And then, she had been to Rabito Clinic before. Thank God for Rabito Clinic, because that clinic saved my life. The following day, we quickly rushed to Rabito Clinic. That was about 15 minutes away from my house, right? It was during the Christmas festivities too. So we rushed to the clinic. We went to see the doctor. I explained everything that happened. She prescribed some tablets for me. She prescribed some creams that she wanted me to apply. And the condition that I had was called contact dermatitis. I hadn't heard it before. I didn't know what that was. So I remember I sat there and I had them explain it to me into details. And after I came home, I came to read around it just to know what I had done, by myself with my hands to my skin. So they gave me the products. I bought them at the pharmacy. I came home and then I applied it. And I think within 3 days, my skin had cleared. And that was the best. Yeah, I think that was the best I had ever seen my skin. Like, Within 3 days, I will set a picture too. My skin had cleared. I was happy. My skin was no longer bloated. And because I was scared I'll get 25th and then I'll be walking around with a bloated face, so I can't even come out during Christmas because of my skin. But within 3 days tops, the product, it had worked perfect and my skin was glowing. That was the first encounter, right, with contact dermatitis. And I had contact dermatitis 3 times. 3 times. So so the next one was in 2023 and the next one was in 2024. So I'm going to share that as well. Fast forward to June 11th, right? So that was my skin. My skin was perfect. My skin perfect at that time. Just I had a little, dark spots. But my skin was perfect. My skin was smooth. Like I was cool. I was happy with how my skin looked, right? And I think I complained to my mom about the dark spots and just a few breakouts, actually. Just a few breakouts on my skin. So I told my mom I wanted my skin to look, nice, cute. I wanted to have like a nice smooth skin. And then she recommended this product called Alike. Alike would do the job. She had been using Alike for about almost a month and it had cleared up. I remember I saw it actually, it had cleared up her breakouts and stuff. So she recommended I try Alike. And I was like, okay, then let me try what it is. It's actually a day and a night cream. And I'm like, okay, let me use yours. And then if it works for my skin, I'll go and get mine. So she gave me hers. And then I used her product. I used Alike. I think it was the night. I used the Alike nights before I went to bed. And I think with Alike, I used the night, and the following morning I used the day cream. And then the next day was when I started having the reactions all over again. And then when I actually looked at it, I realized that no, Alice, we fucked up again.
What have I done with myself? What have I done with myself since the morning? How could you make such a mistake?
I knew this was contact dermatitis again. And this time, like I went through the same symptoms, I went through the same itching, the same rashes all over. But this time, I think it was a little bit intense, right? And it was burning a lot, it was itching a lot. And I think it was around Saturday, right? When it got severe, it was around Saturday. And on Sundays, the pharmacy doesn't open. Rabito Clinic doesn't open on Saturdays. So I had to go on Monday. So on Sunday, I remember I could still feel the itch, could still feel the burning, and I didn't have any of the products they had recommended to me when I went there the last time. So I almost even went to the pharmacy because it was intense, and I didn't want to scratch it because the last time I scratched it, I had a bulky face. This time, so the night before Monday, because I made up my mind I'll go to the clinic on Monday, and the clinic opens around 9 a.m. So I remember on Sunday when I went to bed, like Sunday I couldn't sleep. I think I'll sleep for about 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and I'll be up again. I had a bad night. I wake up in the middle of the night. This time I was crying. I was crying because of how it was burning. I was crying because I felt very uncomfortable. It was itching and I couldn't just imagine a part of your body is itching and you can't even scratch it. So I just had to be tapping it because if I scratch it, I just had to be tapping it, little taps here and there. Till Monday. I remember Monday as early as 6 a.m. I was up just pacing back and forth in my compound because I wanted air, I wanted fresh air. It was so uncomfortable for me, guys. And I remember us at 7, I couldn't take it anymore. So I wanted to just rush to the pharmacy just to get anything at all because it was too much for me. And my mom was like, no, let's just wait. When it's 9, then we can go to Abito again. So when it was 9, finally I rushed. I think I was even the first customer. I rushed, went to Abito, went to complain again. I sent a picture. And then they gave me products yet again for contact dermatitis. I know. And then I used this product again on my face. And I think within maybe 1 week. Yeah, within 1 week, it had cleared again, and Alice's face was back to normal. And yeah, so after that time, I took a like and I took Face Fresh, and then that's when I realized that both of them had these Korean Chinese inscriptions on them, and I knew that no, these Chinese products, this Korean stuff, is not good for me. They were actually cheap products then. And I was like, nah, these products are not good for me. So since then, I made up my mind that I'll never use products with Chinese inscription because I don't know what it is that's reacting to my skin. So I told myself I wouldn't use those products again. And I warned myself that if a dermatologist has not prescribed a product, I will not use it because I went through hell and I'm back from hell. So yeah, I'll use my brain this time around. And that leads me to the third time that I had contact dermatitis. I know it's silly. I know it's silly, but I had it for the third time. So, like I said, the second time was around June of 2023. And then last year, December of 2024, that's when I decided to try this, right? This product actually, I know you've all seen, this is Korean skincare. Snail mucin essence. This was all over my For You page on TikTok. The girlies were blowing this product up, and I'd seen my favorite creators using this product, having clear skin. And I remember I told myself I wasn't going to try anything unless it was recommended, right? But this product was doing so well. So many people were talking about it, and I was like, yeah, I want glass skin. And this is a picture of how my skin looked then. And I honestly don't know what I was looking for. I wanted my skin to be as smooth like at a baby's butt cheeks. I don't know, but I was looking for too much then. Then a friend was coming from the US to Ghana, so I made them get me Cosrx from Ulta, right? And then it came. I was excited to try this product, and I remember I knew this was Korean skincare, but in my mind I thought this was expensive Korean skincare, so there was no way, I was going to contact dermatitis again because those other two products were cheap. So I knew this was expensive, this was good, the girls were talking about it, so I was covered. And I don't know, but mostly when I use new products, like I read around it. And when I had this Cosrx, right, I don't know, I feel like if I had seen these Korean inscriptions on it, I feel like it would have made me pause and think, but I really did not look around. I just took it and started using it. So I remember it was around 23rd, 24th December. That's when I picked it up, and then I used it twice. The first time I think I applied my toner, the ordinary glycolic toner, and I used it and did the rest of my skincare. I think I applied it again the following day. So around 24th, I just realized my skin had started acting funny again. And during that period in Ghana, right, the Harmattan season. So I was like, yeah, I'm sure it's something that comes to Harmattan, dry skin and all of that. So I didn't really pay it any mind, but I had acne side. Then I started using acne side because acne side helps with my, my breakouts and stuff. But the thing with acne side is it makes me dark. So I applied acne side for 2 days. That was 24th and 25th of December. And my skin was still like, it wasn't getting any better, right? So the following day, 26th, I went out for a party. And I realized that after I did my makeup, you know how you do your makeup and you're like, yeah, my skin, my face is eating, right? And I felt it wasn't eating. Like if I put in a lot of effort, but it felt basic. And I was like, yeah, I know this is from my skin because when my skin is not smooth, my makeup is a mess. But I still went out anyway because, yeah, I wanted to have some fun. And so I think the following day, right? The following day after the party, I looked at my skin in the mirror again, and I started asking myself questions like, Alice, like what's happening to you? Because all the products were not working. And guys, that was when I realized I had fucked up the third freaking time. That's when I realized that no, this is contact dermatitis at it again.
It's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's the fault of love. Original love. Hot love.
So I had one of the creams they gave me from the last appointment. I had it around, so I applied it onto my face again. By getting to the latter part of the day, I realized I started to itch, and everything was all the symptoms, everything that I felt during the last time had begun all over again. And so that day, I quickly ran back to the clinic again, and I told them all about it. And they gave me products to buy, they gave me allergy drugs and stuff to be using on my skin. And then that's what I've been using since then till now. Right now, if you look at my skin, I don't know, my skin feels, or maybe because of the makeup, I haven't totally 100% healed from contact dermatitis. This time, the previous times it took 3.
Oh my Oh my
So my mistake was with this third time. I thought because this new music was popular, I thought because it was expensive, I thought because it was all over the place, it was going to work for me. But no, it didn't work for me. And what I realized was that Face Fresh, Alike, Snail Essence, they all have Korean inscriptions on them. So which means that Korean skincare products will not work for my sensitive skin. Alright, I have sensitive skin, and with the slightest thing that I use on my face, boom, I get a reaction. So any products with Korean inscriptions on it, I don't want to have anything to do with it, because I don't want to go through the phase that I went through, because I went through hell and I came back, and I went through hell again and I came back, and I went through hell, and right now I'm struggling to even come back. Alright, it's taking longer than expected to heal my face, but I'm going to give it time because I know it will heal eventually. This time I'm going to stick to whatever the dermatologist says. I'm going to stick to my skincare products. I'm not going to go and be trying new things again. Like, enough of the Korean skincare, enough of the Japanese skincare. Like, I'm done. This time, I'm sticking to the products that they recommended for me. And yeah, I know that's that's the only way I can have a healthy skin. That's the only way I can have a glowing skin. Yeah, so actually this third time, it actually taught me a lot. I'm not going to lie. So the first thing I'm going to say is that know your skincare type and know what works for you. Know if you have normal skin, if you have oily skin, if you have normal to oily, if you have sensitive. There are many ways to know your skincare type. Just go on Google, TikTok, something. You are going to find out how to know what your skincare type is, and stick to what works best for your skin. I know we all know what works best for our skin, but sometimes we are just in a hurry to see results, so we go on trying new products. But know what works for your skin type and stick to it. The second thing I'm going to say is that don't be like me. Don't be taking advice from the internet, from what you see, from trends, from things that are popular. Visit the clinic, visit a dermatologist, and let them recommend products for you to use for your skin. Okay? Don't be in a hurry to try new things. No. Take your time. The next thing I'm going to say is that your skin needs a breathe, and your skin needs to breathe. Piling skincare products from this product to that product to this product, it's actually going to ruin your skin. And the thing I realized with skincare is when you buy one product, right? Before you know it, you jump onto the next product, and before you know it, you want to treat the next thing, so you jump onto the next product, and you jump onto the next product. Like this, I've never really tried these facial masks before. You use this face mask, the next thing there's like, oh, there's this mask that takes care of this problem. There's this charcoal mask, black mask they use all over their faces, and before you know it, you are jumping onto lip balms. It's crazy, right? Using one product, you just keep going on. And most of these brands have like their moisturizer, they have their this, they have their that, they have their blemish control, they have everything. You can't have everything You can actually have everything and buy everything, but it's not a recommended thing for your skin. It's not what your skin needs. All right, just take care of your skin. Just allow your skin to breathe. There are some nights where I go to bed and the only thing that I use is moisturizer for my face and I go to bed. I feel like your skin needs time to breathe also. It's just enough of every evening, every afternoon, daytime bombarding your skin with so many things. No, like allow your skin to breathe. All right. Also, your skin needs time. Skincare takes time. Skincare takes time. Say it with me. Skincare takes time. You actually need time to be able to see your results. You don't expect to use skincare and you want to see results in 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. No, that's not how most products work. Just take your time and apply these products generously. If it's day and night, if it's once a week, if it's 2 times a week, just take your time with these products and actually take your mind off it. Before you realize your skin is even glowing and you're like, oh, is this me? Just take your time and allow your skincare products to work to be able to see your desired results. All right. Good. The next thing I'll say is you need to take care of your internal. You need to take care. It's not only about your external, what kind of products you use on your skin or enough of that. You also need to focus on your internal. You need to focus on what you take. You need to focus on your diet. You need to focus on drinking a lot of water. You need to exercise regularly, take a balanced diet. And I feel like everybody knows what foods they take that gives them reactions. I don't like to take peanut butter because peanuts are started giving me reactions. So I don't take a lot of peanuts and I stopped taking peanut butter soup. Alright, so know what works for you. You also need to take vitamins. I never used to take vitamins till last year, November. That's when I hopped on this. That's when I hopped on this collagen and biotin, hair, skin and nails vitamins, right? I started taking them. You know what works best for you, better than anybody else does. So just stick to it, all right? Good. And the last thing I'll add is, if it works best for you, just stick to it. Trust me, you don't need to hop on 100 products. If you try ABC, it works for you, just stick to it unless it's worked for you. And also, you need to work on your personal hygiene, changing your pillows, changing your bed sheets. Don't be touching your face too much. All of those little things also adds up to having a smooth, glowing, healthy skin. So you need to do all of these, take all of these into consideration and let it work for you. Don't be in a haste to hop on trendy things and all of that. Just keep your calm, keep your cool, take your time and allow your skin to become the best version that it wants to be. Alright? All in all, this is my story of how I was looking for glass skin and then I ended up with contact dermatitis. I ended up destroying my skin barrier. I ended up breaking out bad and everything. So in conclusion, your skin is not going to be 100% perfect. Kudos to those who have perfect 100% skin, but not everybody is going to get a perfect skin. So just love your skin however it is. Just make very conscious effort to take care of your skin. Don't be using a lot of products to trigger your skin. Allow your skin to breathe. And if you have one product that works for you, stick to it. Don't try to be using a whole lot of things at the same time, trying to treat a whole lot of issues at the same time. And your skin will appreciate you for it. Okay, so we've come to the end of the video. I want to say thank you all for watching. If you're able to watch the video up to this point, it means a lot to me. Thank you so much for watching my first YouTube video. So at least even if I have 10 views for my first video, it will mean a lot to me. But I'll be happy if you share my video, if you like my video, if you're subscribed to my video. I'm excited about this channel and there's a lot that I want to put, there's a lot that I want to share. And yeah, I'll say it was fun coming here, talking. I've been talking for, I don't know, close to 30 minutes. And I've actually enjoyed doing this and I hope to get back on here pretty soon to talk about something else, So yeah, thank you so much and I appreciate it. And I'll see you in my next video. Make sure to subscribe. Love you. Bye.